Greetings. Welcome to another episode of Urban Streets Podcast. Obviously, we keep it real, raw, and relevant. Real stories from real people in the community. And today we have a special guest out of Louisiana, 38 Main Train. How's it going, bro?
Man, I'm cooling, man. Before I start off saying anything, I just want to say, I thank y'all for letting me come to the podcast, Urban Street Podcast, I've been watching y'all on IG, I see you gaining a little
Word.
traction, man.
Yeah.
So, hey, keep up the good work with that.
Man, appreciate it. Your support means a lot. Out here it's a struggle, everyday struggle, but we all can make it if we all, support each other. I really feel that way.
You right by that.
Definitely.
Come together,
Yeah.
man. Anything, I feel like if people come together, they on the same accord and they got the same mission. It
Hmm.
wouldn't stop nothing. It just bring more growth to what's going on because everybody needs a team.
Yeah. More definitely for sure. And I wanted to interview you because definitely we've watched your profile. You have a lot of traction. You're in real estate. You got a lot going on with that, multiple houses. You're doing the podcast game. You've interviewed a lot of big name celebrities, even and people coming up, giving people a chance on your podcast. Kind of just tell us a little bit about who you are and how you got started online.
Well, I'm 38 Main Train, 985 Go Talk TV podcast. I'm from Hammond, Louisiana, right off from 45 minutes from New Orleans, 35 minutes from Baton Rouge. And what brought me to the podcast game because I always been popular and everything that I do, anything that I do, everybody always support it. I make a lot of the posters about support, but in my city, I'm really supported. Everybody really do rock with me, but it got the ins and the outs about that too. You know what I'm saying? But I got started with the podcast because I was talking to somebody, and they were like, mind you, I'm a rapper. I was a rapper. Still is, but I haven't been putting no music out. I'm waiting till that fan base getting all the way up so I can,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
start doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I was talking to a couple of friends of mine, and they were like, bro, everything you do, everybody support. You know what I'm saying? You're a good talker. You need to start a podcast. Never going on for like 3 years telling me this. So we had these little rap battles over the internet. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do little rap challenges and stuff. So a little rapper goes by the name George Coins and another rapper named Cameron Spears. And me
Mm-hmm.
and Jeff Earl, we had to start this little rap challenge and had everybody start rapping. So it went in a frenzy. And everybody was doing it, you know what I'm saying? And so Cameron and Combs had got in a little dispute and it went too far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to reconcile it, they called me and we did it. They came to the house. Well, actually, I called them and I said, "This is what we need to do," and they were down for it. And I called it
Yeah.
38 Main Thing Now They Go Talk TV. I was just pissing in the wind and trying something, you know what I'm saying? So, but they attended. So I had like 6 rappers come to my house. I had liquor and everything. We sat down and we ran it. And that was started 38 Main Train Go Talk TV podcast because it did numbers with y'all probably not be familiar with him, but his name's Sire on
Okay.
Facebook and on Instagram, and he got a little clothing line, you know what I'm saying, called The Cartel. He was my first interview before we all sat down. He was there, but he was the first one came up, and it did numbers. It did like 16,000. That's not really big. I do way no, I do M's and stuff, but at that time, 16,000 was a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So and a lot of shares, so that shit blew my mind. And then ding, I went from there.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, that's good. And I want to talk to you about that because one of the things that you see in a lot of podcasts, and you mentioned you being a rapper, one of the things a lot of podcasts try to do is exploit the celebrity culture, hip hop culture. What do you think about that? What do you think about as far as like all these podcasts feeling like they are relevant and trying to use celebrities to come up in the game?
Well, a podcast of using the celebrity to come up in the game. I like using a regular local person trying to come up in the game. that's straight, that's
Mm-hmm.
cool. You know, so that's what I do. I started off with locals. You know what I'm saying? I still do represent my locals and still give them a shot and still get their brain out and stuff. But when you branch off into getting celebrities and things, you know one thing: if you turn on TMZ or you turn on any big platform, you're gonna see a big artist and you're gonna see their views. So if
Mm-hmm.
you try to do anything, you know what I'm saying, why play low when you can play high?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Okay.
get the people was getting an eye on them, you know what I'm saying? Get in touch with them, you know what I'm saying? And then you go from there. And then once you start gaining traction, you know what I'm saying? Other people gonna see and they gonna start hitting you up. Like I got big names hitting me up, you know what I'm saying? It's flabbergasting to me because I be like, dang, they really calling me and they
Yeah.
getting my number. You know what I'm saying? How you getting my
Yeah.
number?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know,
Yeah.
if you want to win, you got to play to win. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to keep scratching lottery tickets, goddamn it, they don't never hit.
Yeah, no, you're right. How you can get it in, and it is interesting. Celebrities, they have the eyes. It is a lot of times relevant to talk about what they got going on. And speaking of one celebrity topic right now, I don't know if you're aware of it, but this whole back and forth between GloRilla and her family. Have you seen that?
GloRilla and blow on Bro Willa.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Have you seen that debate online?
I've been watching it. I've been very amused too. You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting. You know,
Yeah.
um, the, you want to know how I feel about it?
Yeah, yeah. What's your take on it? Because there's a lot of debate about like celebrities. What is their obligation to their family once they come up? I mean, what's your take on the whole thing?
Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real all around the board. I look at it like this. I'll give you an example. Just say, for instance, I got a brother named Trail, and
Mm-hmm.
he's a football player. We around the same age. He may be 3 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching him from little league, um, junior high, high
Yeah.
school, and college, and
Yeah.
to the getting drafted. I've been running down this damn field, rooting for you all this long time. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Mm-hmm.
go, let's go. I'm bragging on my brother to everybody. I'm so proud that you are my brother. You know what I'm saying? And you've been telling me stories like when I get drafted. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got the whole family.
Yeah.
You know that what people say. You know what they say. If I'm a
Yeah.
rapper
Of
finna get a
course.
deal or something, I smell a deal around the corner. I'm gonna be telling we good when everything shake out. You know what I'm saying? So boom, he get drafted into the league to
Mm.
Kansas City, and he moved to Kansas City, Philly, and he moved to Philly to the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him no more. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But yet, it's still all the obligations that he told me he was gonna do. He haven't done. And what GloRilla been in the game like 4 5 years, something like that. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And then got a whole lot of a big bag. You feel what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I feel like it's two sides to every story, but I feel like if she made it like that and got it like that, it's nothing about 2 acres and put some $25,000 houses in there. Call it grow real land, have nothing but your family there since you got a lot of siblings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you come back home down to
Memphis.
Memphis, when you come back to home to
Yeah.
Memphis, you going to grow real land. Everybody looking at you like the queen. You done put everybody on. You ain't gotta give them no more money after that. You done did that. That's
Yeah.
one deed. Bam, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
so I feel like bro Rilla looking at the situation like, damn, she ain't doing nothing for us. And she been holding her tongue for 4 5 years, you know what I'm saying? And now she got to the point like, fuck, she ain't do nothing for me anyway. I might as well do this shit
Yeah.
and capitalize, you know what I'm saying? Which it could have been done a different way, but once somebody fed up, they fed up, and she probably don't give a damn if she give us something now or never now. So she went with her moves,
Yeah.
and she like her moves, you know what I'm saying? It was calculated, and she claimed she done made 200-some thousand. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if that's gonna work for it, they done turn it to star status now. You feel me? She the hot
Yeah.
top. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It might keep lasting. You know what I'm saying? And it might be platinum.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's what
Yeah.
I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't
Yeah.
GloRilla, and she's not obligated to do nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it is what it is on that subject. You know what I'm saying? So I would have did it the way that I told you I would have done it. I bought some acres, put some $25,000 houses on there for everybody. Boom. And I'm done with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I might put a little something in your bank account here and there, Christmas time type shit. But don't call me for
Mm-hmm.
nothing. All you got is a light bill and a water bill and cable.
Yeah.
Don't call me.
Yeah.
Go work at McDonald's and get that, take care of that. You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. So you got on not only you have a personal experience where you supported somebody when they was coming up, right? And they didn't honor what they said they was going to do. So you've been through that personally, right?
Man, I've been through that a lot. But on this subject, I got a couple I'm gonna say two homeboys. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say their name. I don't give them no fame, and I don't want to just put them out there like that. But I'm just gonna say along our journey, me growing up, I always been the gold winner, the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? So they always borrowing money from me, They might just say borrow $100. Say you're gonna pay me back Thursday. Now Thursday come, I don't see you. Whole week pass by, I see you in the club, you gotta set up a liquor, you know what I'm saying? You got some nice clothes on, and then you see me. Only reason you giving me the money now because you see me, but what you give me is $25 out the 100. You still owe me $75.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's going on. You're borrowing weed eaters and all type of shit from me, you know what I'm saying? And then when I asked you to do something, and then this is what we fell out with my partners, it wasn't because of I'm seeing the leechiness, but it's not leechiness because you my brothers, you my dog. So I don't look at it like that. I get it back, but I get it back in increments. So it was still cool, you know what I'm saying, to keep letting them do it like that. But when I asked them to support me for us to share a like and a comment, I ain't gotta share that. You know what I'm saying? If I don't feel that, I ain't gonna share that. What you mean? I'm your dog. I'm trying to rise to the top. You can't share that. You know, I don't care if nobody else shared or did anything for nothing. I want your share. I want your support. I want your comment. And I couldn't get that. You know what I'm saying? So once I realized, hey, they ain't for me. They for what they can get from me. I had to cut that shit loose.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, you feel now, you mentioned it because I agree with you. I feel like number one, if somebody was riding with you, supporting you prior to you becoming great, you definitely should return the favor, right? And relationship shouldn't be about how much you have versus what you don't have. It should be about I support you through thick and thin, right? I think that's ideal. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's what people should be about. But do you feel that in a world where we got social media, we got a lot of people becoming overnight stars like GloRilla may have become, do you feel like there's any loyalty in the music industry anymore?